Hey everyone. The video I have for you guys today is a Dimir deck that I drafted, and even though a certain color pair has like a pre-described game plan, I think you should try to look at your cards and try to get a feel for really what your deck is trying to achieve. Uh, in the deck building process at the very beginning, you can see I'm making a decision between different two drops, and I ended up saying, well, my deck isn't really a control deck, it's more of a tempo based, maybe aggro deck. And so I decided to take the more aggressive two drops, and it ended up working just great. Um, yeah, I think it's very informative. It was super fun video and was from my stream as always. And I hope you guys enjoy and have a great day.
I mean, 7 wins. Honestly, like, I'm cracking one more. I'm in the vibe. I'm having a great time drafting this set, by the way. Like, I've drafted this set so much, and it's just, I don't know. It's fun every draft. It feels like everything's open. There's cool things you can do, little combos. Yeah, love it. What did we open for our first pack here? Kind of a medium pack. I think the best card in this pack is probably Garland. Oh, keep opening this here for some reason. I think the best card in this pack is probably Garland, but starting with a two-color card, I'm not the biggest fan. And especially this set, I think staying open is like a super relevant part of the strategy to this set. I love starting in black. I think Tongue Greeter is a great card, but to be honest, I don't think you want this in Gruul, and I also don't think you want this in Selesnya, so it's a great card for two of the green decks, and this card is great in all the black decks, and I love starting in black, so. Oh my god. After my last draft, Garnet, she speaks to me. But we're not taking her here. The best cards here is probably Pixie is great. Bomb is pretty good. Suplex is pretty good. Resentful Revelation is pretty good. So the real question is, do I take Resentful Revelation and keep myself a little bit more open, or do I take the Pixie, which is a slightly better card? Well, quite a bit better card, I'd say. Yeah, it's still early. And like, I think also depending on what your first pick is, if your first pick is like something that desperately wants you to stay, like if my first pick was Summon Primal Odin or something, then I might just take a black card almost no matter what, because getting off that Summon Primal Odin is probably not going to happen. Sephiroth's Intervention, like if the black isn't coming to me, then I don't have to be black. Sahagin is good, and I think I do like it in blue-black also, and I already have something that triggers it. But I'm not sure that I'm going to be blue-black yet. And Stuck in Summoner Sanctum is more generically good, but it's definitely especially worse in blue-black. Because it's like a non-bow with another card you like to play, like the Edict. Maybe it's just Quistis here then. I think Vince's Limbrick is fine. I think Summon Anima's not that good, honestly. I'm not that big of a fan of it. I'll take Quistis. Here, I mean, I'm a big fan of Tonberry. I feel like I get past this card all the time, and whenever I'm against it, it's so annoying. Like, even if it comes out on turn 3, it just starts chipping in for 2 every turn. It's very annoying. Like, that's for sure. I do have to say there's a lot of blue and white cards, and, like, I mean, this is not necessarily a sign, but, like, both of these are fine, and this card is pretty good, so. Yeah, but there's nothing that makes me want to change lanes just yet. Okay, now I'm starting to think like Because White Mage's Staff still being in this pack, pick 5, is crazy. There's also a Travel the Overworld and an Ahriman, though, and I'm a huge fan of Ahriman. I think people underestimate this card. And if I am going to be going black-white, Ahriman is premium there. So I think I'll take the Ahriman here. I think Travel the Overworld is also an acceptable pick, and honestly, White Mage Staff is probably also totally fine pick. Yeah, it's looking like white is too open, because this card is also... It's pretty good. I don't know if it's great, but it's pretty good. However, I also really like Demon Wall. And I'm pretty sure I want to be in black at this point, because the black, I mean, I'm getting decent black cards, so I'm going to take black and the Demon Wall for now. Okay, that's interesting, because now I don't... Like, this white card is fine. I think the best card in this pack is Prompto Argentum. But is it so much better than, like, Syncopate that I'm gonna change my lane here? No. So I'll take Syncopate. Ether is just okay, and I think Slash of Light is actually really good in white decks. And I did have the, like, a little bit of a feeling that white was quite open, so I might speculatively take this card. Here, I'll just take a land. I'm not a Summon Anima believer. I think that card's quite bad. I don't think I'm ever playing this, but... I mean, maybe I'm going into some... Esper... There's a bug. Some kind of Esper artifacts or something? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe it's gonna get a little disrespectful now. It's not worse than Adventurer's Airship, probably, so let's just take the Summon Anima. These cards all kind of suck. Which one sucks the least? Maybe Titus. I mean, this card is just not even bad, by the way, so... Like, if I pick up a couple more towns and, like, I'm, like, actually straight Esper with, like, a bunch of Esper towns... This Travel the Overworld thing is like a genuine thing to do. The thing is, Slash of Light is like, you really want some job select stuff. Oh wow. There's a lot of good cards here. Shantoto's great. However, I have no red cards at all, and it's not like red looked open at all either. Swallowed by Leviathan is a premium card, especially in blue-black. Like, I think it's good in all blue decks, but especially in blue-black, it's amazing. But Cryptic Command is also incredible. But it does have the heavy blue requirement, of course. Then again, like, that incentivizes me to take more towns like Crossroad Village and Starting Town, because I want to make sure, or like the double land, and then like that already works well with Travel Overworld. And I think it is just it's a good card, and it's a card you don't get to play with super often, so I'm just gonna take it here. Pretty easy Sephiroth's Intervention, I'd say. Otherwise, I'd probably take Black Mage's Rod, but no, Sephiroth's Intervention's great. Wow. Xenos is a complete bomb, so yeah, I will be taking him. So is Esper Origins. Esper Origins is also a crazy bomb, but I have no green cards and no interest into getting into green here. So I mean, Dragoon's Wyvern is also great, so I'll just take Dragoon's Wyvern. Ooh. Interesting. Evil Reawakened, I think, is just okay, actually. Like, I said interesting, but I think it's just going to be Ultimecia. I think Evil Reawakened is just okay if you're not milling yourself. And I'm not milling myself, at least currently. So I think Ultimecia is where I'm going. Okay, black seems super open. Not just because of this, obviously. I can't be playing a triple black card in the same deck as a triple blue card, sadly. Then again, I might not even... Can I even play Cryptic Command? Like, my deck is mostly black. Also, Tonberry, like... I think Tonberry works a little less well in this deck than I would hope, because I'm not really, like, aggressive at all. This guy just blocks. Like, I don't even have that many artifacts at all. But if I pick up any artifacts,
I mean, he just blocks and gives you a surveil every so often. Like, he's a 2-mana 1/4. Give me a 2-mana 1/4 that surveils me sometimes. Hey, and there's another artifact. Okay, black seems super open. The only problem is, because I have so many black cards, I kind of want to be playing a ton of black mana sources. And that means that this cryptic command is looking sketchier by the second, to be honest. But, I mean, I do draw a lot of cards. I mean, not yet, but blue generally draws a lot of cards. Syncopate's great, but I'm going to prioritize the town. Like, I need to be able to pick whatever mana source I want. Like, if I have Crystal Tower in my hand, or Cryptic Command in my hand, I want to be able to cast that, so I choose blue on this, obviously, and it makes my travel the overworld better. It's not looking like I'm splashing white here. I mean, summon Anima, by the way. It's not looking terrible, my deck. Okay, same story as the other one, but even better. I'm just prioritizing the good lands for me now. This card, I mean, I do have Golbez. And like, Tonberry is... It's illegal that this card's still in the pack. I'm gonna give it to the person to my right, because I'm not in green or red. And maybe they'll take it and like be forced to put it in their deck, and they'll realize that that card is great. Yeah, I'm okay with it. The one thing I'd say is my card draw is not where I want it to be. I really need to pick up some Dreams of Laguna, some combat tutorials, yeah, that kind of thing. Okay. I don't have much sacrifice fodder actually, so but yes, usually I like Baron Rivalry, but Ultros is also just amazing. This triggers it, this triggers it, this will probably, I mean, this will certainly trigger it. I'm never getting it below 4. Syncopate can trigger it. Yeah, I mean, card's just good. Yeah, I mean, I needed card draw. This is a great card, and Ice Magic also is great, and I'm not like I have the most interaction in the world, but I really want some more card draw, and that's exactly what that is. Okay, Dragoon's Wyvern is a crazy common. Honestly, I'm not that controlling. Bring the Tonberry back. He was done unjust, because I'm kind of curving out. Like, I guess Demon Walls. I mean, by the way, Demon Wall with a couple combat tutorials. Like, get me in there. Give me a couple combat tutorials for me. Come on. Yeah, I love a couple combat tutorials and a little bit more removal. Like, 2 more removal spells and a combat tutorial, and I'm golden. I think I'm literally not gonna have enough artifacts for this to even trigger. So I don't know if we're playing him, but we'll see. Combat tutorials, and the other thing I said, this is an artifact, but this is just a better card. And like I said, I'm actually kind of proactive, which makes me not want to play the Golbez as well. This is kind of a removal spell, and it triggers Ultros, and it goes well on my flyers, and it's an artifact for Golbez. Yeah, Lionheart looks good here. The Demon Walls are looking sketchy. Golbez is looking a little sketchy. I say, as I'm tempted to buy another Demon Wall, but no, I will prioritize the Trino Dark City for my Crystal Tower, Xenos, Travel the Overworld, lots of heavy mana requirements. But now I think I've hit my tapped land limit. Okay, I have no edicts, so Stuck in Summer Sanctum is actually pretty good in my deck. But how many artifacts do I have? 4? Okay, yeah, no, Edgar is bad. Let's just take this thing. Wow. I mean, yeah, I have no words. That card's great, and it's going to be amazing in my deck. Nice. I don't think I'm playing those cards, but we'll see. Still, I'm not quite where I want to be with the card draw. Someone is taking the card draw extremely highly. I guess Ariman is also kind of card draw, but what do I have to sack? Not that much. I say that now, I get an Undercity.
Dairat, which also makes a treasure, by the way, which again is good with Golbez. This thing... I have no 4-drops. And it's an artifact again. This is also an artifact. I need to do some thinking about this deck for sure. Maybe they're just like, there's actually like an okay amount of artifacts now, because I also have a Monk's Fist. And then like, then we're kind of... Okay, I'm just going to take this because at this point I need to think. Like, we can cut the Tonberry. Yeah, I don't think that's ever coming in, but this also has a chance now. And maybe summon Anima because I'm kind of low on card draw. Yeah, the Tonberry's looking real sketch. This guy's looking sketch. This guy's looking sketch. Interaction, interaction. Twistus Trap, how good are you looking? These two can literally not be... 4 of the... all 5 of... Almost nothing in my deck I can even trigger Quistis with, so it's actually also pretty sketchy, because the only things I can actually get back from my graveyard to use are Sephiroth's Intervention and Cryptic Tower, I guess, but not for the first mode. So if I cut all of that, how many artifacts am I working with then? And I'm working with 7 artifacts. But like, the thing is, now I need to start making cuts, and like, it's so obvious that my worst cards are like the artifact cards. No? Because like, I mean, that's not entirely true. This is good with Ahriman, I guess, and it can be equipped onto my thingy. Maybe the Demon Walls are the worst cards. Like, my deck looks kind of proactive. Doesn't look like a controlling deck, does it? I mean, is that all so even true? These are also questionable. This thing is questionable. This thing is questionable. Like, all of these... What did I just take out again? I mean, the Tonberry I kind of like. Hectize I also like. Maybe doing this Golbez thing is just bait. Maybe I just need to not worry about the Golbez thing. And just take what I think is good in my deck. Like, this is a 2-2. I think I kind of want to be proactive. So is it this or the Hectize? Or the Monk's Fist? Honestly, maybe it's Monk's Fist. It hits harder. It has more sacrifice to the Ahriman. This has more sacrifice to the Ahriman. I do like Scorpion Sentinel. Like, this thing just blocks everything for so long and then becomes a 4-4. And I also like Demon Wall, honestly. Like, I think this card's great. It's just, I have no way to put counters on. Like, it's just a 3-3 defender for so long. I'm thinking, like, these cards are so filler now. Like, get these guys out of here, put this guy in there and this guy in there. Like, they don't hit as hard, but how often is your 2-1 gonna get in? Like, not that often. And like, this is just a significantly better card in my opinion, and Hectize is also a significantly better card in my opinion. Then again, the Hectize is now I'm wondering again, because this thing I can at least re-equip. It does get in for more damage when unblocked, and it's better with the Ahriman, and like, I have 4 flyers that would love to carry a Sage's Newlith. You know, something else I'm thinking also is I have a Sid, and like, nah, I can't be splashing in a deck that takes the Crystal Tower. And where I'm already like struggling to find out what I want to play. I'm not sold on the Demon Wall. I do like this card, but I think my deck is trying to be a little bit more proactive than the Demon Wall. But I am eyeing down the Sage's new lists, to be honest. But then I'm thinking, like, if I'm taking the Hectiles out anyways, like, what's stopping me from just taking out this guy? And like, and now I'm looking at my artifact count. That's only 5 still. Golbez is bait. Don't look at him. Like, 4 artifacts is so much. Like, then you play these 2. You need to play this. You want to play this. Like, you need to be going all in on the artifacts, I think, if that's what you want to do. Which is now we're back to the Monk's Fist, which is like, surely this Hectize or this Undercity Dire Rat's better. The Dire Rat, or the Hectize. I think the Dire Rat. It works well with Ariman. It gets me my 3rd blue if I need it for Cryptic Command. It hits harder. Yeah. But that's this. I think there's lots of ways you could go with this deck. Yeah, so not very proactive this hand. And I'm on the draw. At the same time... Okay, decent draw. But now I'm thinking, like, unless I draw another... No, I drew another 3-drop. So we're just gonna play this, Dragoon's Wyvern, this, Ariman, Mosquito in my face. The Wyvern. And I guess this into Ariman, but then I'm thinking, like, I could Ultros, Stuck in Summer Sanctum something, and then side quest. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of... Maybe I'm down to trade here, honestly. Like, I'm not really in the beatdown role, and I kind of don't mind stuff going to the graveyard for me, I think. Because of this. I'm kind of okay playing the slower game. It's just Ariman. Tap land? Maybe attack first. Ariman. Tap land for black, I guess. They have 2 islands in hand. So next turn, this plus Stuck there 5-drop. We'll be fine taking 1 damage. Okay. Guess we start with combat. I think if he kills my Ariman here on combat, I might just blow up my 1/1 for a card. Gross. And pass turn. I can use this on whatever they happen to play next turn. I think I will cash in the 1/1 now. I think a card is worth more than a 1/1. Alright. So I'm gonna open with the card collection here. At least get my cast trigger off. Interesting. So I do want the 6th land. Thing is, like, I think my other worst card is this. And I guess, I mean, I'm just playing Tonberry, then it's okay. I don't need to be completely mana efficient every turn, right? And do I even want my 6th land? Like, aren't I kind of like okay just playing Tonberry this turn and having more stuff? Like, who cares? But I mean, I got lots of stuff to play. Like, you don't need to get too greedy. I think I'm gonna get rid of Sage's Newlith and a Swamp, I guess. I don't think I need to hold up Syncopate for one because he hasn't been doing anything, so... Okay, maybe I should have held up Syncopate for one. In hindsight. Okay. I mean... I wonder what's in their hand, because they haven't been playing anything. The cards in my graveyard. 4. I'd say my deck's not the best at filling up the graveyard, but I mean, it just sort of naturally happens, I guess. Oh man, this already drew me a card. Okay. Interesting, to say the least. I think it's just play this, probably. Same with these two. For a second I thought he was going to block there. If he blocks there, I was going to be scared of a 4-player or something, but... Well, I say I'm not that great at filling out my graveyard, but... Look at that. It's 2 cards in the graveyard right there. Honestly, I might just bin the next 2 cards no matter what they are. Okay, that's not true. I have other ways to put stuff in my graveyard. I don't need to bin them with surveillance. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have 8 cards in my graveyard. At this point, like, can I just try to kill them? What was in their hand? I'm so curious. They didn't play something for so long. I have no idea what was in their hand. Okay. That's a win. It's a keep. I don't want to play my island here because it will put a stop if they cast something. Maybe he's just cycling. Okay, nice. Especially against black green, Syncopate's gonna have so much value even later in the game because they love playing big guys. Okay, there's an easy Lionheart. Tap down the 2/3. I think we're getting to the point where holding up some Syncopate would be nice. However, equipping is also pretty nice. Equipping and playing a Dirat, perhaps? I think equipping and holding up a Syncopate's probably best here. Yeah. Why you hold up Syncopate, folks? Now we just got so much tempo. I'm gonna hold up the sack function. And also stuck in Summoner Sanctum. First I will trade. I can sack the... It's fine, I will suffer on Intervention that next turn. Oh, will I suffer on Intervention that? What if I just stuck in Summoner Sanctum that? Because like not everything can be stuck in Summoner Sanctum, and it's something great for him to recur. Because he already has the T-Rex sort of recur, so that's the reason. If I just stuck it... Maybe I just do the most mana efficient thing. Oh, he's gonna recur something, isn't he? And then my stuck in Summoner Sanctum. I mean, again, actually, like him recurring the T-Rex is also quite bad. So okay, he didn't recur the T-Rex. Interesting. I just hold this up. Like I'm definitely swinging with this guy. Don't get me wrong. Could play this and hold up stuck in Summoner Sanctum, but I could also just hold up this, no? And I counter this thing. Draw a card or something. I think I'll do that. Counter and maybe tap everything they control or draw a card. Maybe tap everything they control. And again, I can also just let it resolve. Actually, yeah. Because I can just tap everything they control. So then I can keep it up for if they do something else. Which they don't. But now I'm thinking like, what if he has a removal spell? I'm just gonna do this. I was thinking like, no need to counter it if I'm gonna tap it anyways, and then like if I draw a card and even if he has a removal spell, I draw a land. I think it was probably making it more confusing than it had to be. Like, I think the line was always just to do that, and I probably win. So 2-0. Deck feels pretty good, and Cryptic Command's obviously really, really good. And I'm really happy I took Lionheart. Like, my Ari man was carrying that thing like a king. Getting in for 4 every turn, like, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all, even. Yeah, sure. Sage knew this, and then I get to hold up both this and Syncopate. That's a little bit annoying, to be honest. Especially because by the time I can deal with it, he can already... I don't know about blocking all that. He probably has another one in hand then if he's attacking with that. Also summon, hold up summon by Leviathan? Followed by Leviathan, rather. Which might be pretty nice because I really need a land. Spin both of these. Definitely I bin this, right? Do I bin the Ultros as well? I mean, don't I? Like, I have nothing proactive to play if I don't bin these. And they're both great cards, but on this board, like, I want to play. I'm happy I binned it, because apparently the lands aren't coming anytime soon. Also, I don't know if he has any more Magic inventory, because I think wouldn't he have activated it by now? Who's attacking with this guy? He keeps trading 1 damage for 2 damage. Yeah, I'm much more okay trading with Zach Fair. I mean, I guess I could also just kill the Zach Fair. Felt painful bidding these 2 cards. But sometimes you gotta do the painful thing. This guy loves attacking with his 1-1, even though I have a 2-1. Equip attack looks good here, but it was giving him a stop at 1 mana for white, so I think he has 4+4, or +2/+2, sometimes +4/+4. So if he has that, then he still trades for this. So I could just go this, tap down the Gay the Cat. I want to play this as soon as possible. Yeah, I think he has something, so I'm just gonna tap down the Gay the Cat. Cards are annoying anyways. Doesn't feel too bad doing this. Like, he's starting to get low enough where a Tomberry equipped with a Lionheart is going to be extremely annoying for him. Oh, he does have a second Magic inventory. Okay, summon Chocomog. Maybe now I will trade, because this thing isn't attacking profitably anytime soon anyways. Let me just Wyvern. The 1/1 blocks this Magic inventory pretty well. It's a good card, for sure. Yes, I'm just gonna take the 3 from this Chocomog twice, I guess. And he does have the +4/+4 almost certainly. I wonder if I ever just... This is almost better than flying on attacks, no? So I wonder if I ever just give the Lionheart to the Dragoon's Wyvern to block the Magic armor and just start getting him with Tomberry and play Pixie. I will do that. Because I can't get too low either because he has +4/+4, right? So, and like it's always going to be that pretty much because he has a Gaelic and a 1/1 lying around. So I'll just put the Lionheart in the Dragoon's Wyvern. And if he wants to use a combat trick to get through it, that's totally fine. Right, okay, he's going first, so that it gets the buff from the summoned Chocomog. Fair enough. Yep, block here, and I guess he's probably gonna buff it to save it. If I had to guess. Yeah, there it is. Now we're under a lot less threat. Also now I'm thinking like, do I just do the same thing again? How many cards do I have in my graveyard at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This thing won't flip, that's the only problem. But it will flip the second I draw another land, and like, maybe now it's okay to take, I'm taking 5 then, right? 5 is a lot. So maybe it's not okay. Like, I feel like I'm winning this game as long as I'm alive. And attacking with the Pixie to ensure... I could also just hit a land drop here, right? Like, then I pretty much but then like I'm not blocking that thing. I'm taking 5 from it. Yeah, I don't like that either. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equip the Tom. Oh, I'll put the Pixie. Get in for 4. Surveil. And then put it on my Tomberry. Yeah, I want the land, I think. Yeah. Okay. Do not mind blocking here whatsoever. Because he's actually just getting in for even more. He's getting in for 7. I'm glad I went with this play. Okay, block here. This Lionheart has been so good. Oh, I didn't even realize there's a bot in my stream. Take care of him in a moment. Is it better to surveil 1 first or 2 first? Probably 1 first. It's actually gonna get dimmed. I don't have a way to cast it right now. bin this one as well, but keep the Iron Man maybe. I mean, maybe just bin both. Like, I kind of want just like removal spells and lands for now. And feeding my graveyard's not bad for Ultimecia. Okay. Let me ban this bot. It's been banned. Wait. It says I'm offline, but that's... Right? Oh, I'm live. Okay. Almost plat. Nice. Keep pulling this up. It keeps going to the screen. For some reason. Alright. 3-0 right now. This deck's pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy with how I played that last game. Just like controlled. Do the best what's like with the information that's presented in front of you. Also, wow, this is a banger of a hand. Turn 1 Tonberry, turn 2 Ilmeg Pixie. A way to recharge eventually. I do need to draw a couple towns. That's gonna be a very expensive way. Oh, I mean, my hand just keeps getting better. It's crazy. Like, oh, and no removal spell and nothing here. Just a dire rat that can't block. You want to be getting some lands here. Don't need the Scorpion Sentinel. And feeding my graveyard is good in this deck. Suck at catching mosquitoes. It was so hot here in the Netherlands today. And then like, you keep your windows open, and I have an AC that like I need my window a little bit open because I need to let the hot air out. And the mosquitoes, they feast on my flesh. I mean, I'm still attacking here. Missing out too much damage, I think. Get one more Surveil. That's exactly what I want, so I will keep that on top. Oh, he has something he can do for 1 mana. And he's thinking about it. Maybe he... I don't know what his second color is, but like if he's red-black, maybe it's like thunder magic or whatever. Interesting. I mean, next turn, pretty much just gonna be going hold up Cryptic Command, right? I could equip the Tonberry, start doing more damage, but isn't holding up. Like, he's already dying. I don't need to change much about that. Oh, I'm about to counter something here. Resolve that. I'll counter the spell and I will draw a card. Oh, that felt really good. Cryptic Command just feels... I wonder if it was ever balanced, this thing? Nah, probably not. I kind of just need to get more lands. Like, I'm killing him, but also I can win the long game. Make me sack a token, I guess. Or, honestly, it might have been a move to just sack this for one of the 2 problem creatures. Because Bro is dying to... yeah, these 2 guys, really. Untap this guy. Tonberry is so annoying, oh my goodness. Like, I swear people undervalue this card. Look at him. I played him on turn 1, and how much damage has he done? 6? Something like that. Like, you literally need a point of removal spell at it. Like, I guess the worst part of it is when it needs to block. But then it's a 1 mana 2/1. Okay. I think I don't equip. You could just Sephiroth's Intervention. And look to go in for 5. I think that's right. Let's kill this thing. Okay. He's in a really awkward spot where Tonberry is just lethal by itself. And then you need to start chumping a Tonberry, and that sucks. Yeah. I mean, this was like an illegal start, honestly. I'm very happy with the choice I made for the deck. Just choosing the more aggressive path, like not playing the defenders. Not getting baited by Golbez, even though he's a rare in my colors. I had a deck with him actually last night in where I live. They have their drafts on Monday evening, and there I had Golbez, and Golbez was kind of doing work in that deck actually. I had like a lot of Black Mage's rods, so, and I had Phantom Trains as well. So he didn't ever quite get to the 4 artifacts in play, but I surveilled a ton, and people did have to start removing artifacts so that I wouldn't get to the 4 artifacts in play. So it was actually kind of relevant. What do I run out in turn 2? Probably the Diorat. I'm much more comfortable blocking with him, because he makes treasure, of course. It might even be this guy. Red. Red. If he plays nothing, it's the Diorat. But if he plays something... I mean, that is something, I guess. I mean... Sure, you can trade with my Diorat if you want. How about it, bro? Okay, I'm in. Sure. Fine with that. What up? Next turn, play these two. If I ever draw any towns, like, you only need to make this like 2 cheaper, and you're already pretty happy with it. Oh, interesting. With that draw, do I ever just equip? Like, only this thing dies to it. I mean, this thing I'm about to cast. What if he's holding up fire magic though, Frieza? He's not. I think I honestly I'll even win the long game. No. And again, I need to start holding lands maybe. There's a discard effect. Like I want to travel the overworld. It's just stuff. Maybe I should have still equipped it to the Diorat, honestly. Yeah. Fair enough, because like that's the highest value target to kill here anyways. So yeah. I should definitely equip it to the Diorat in case he's holding up removal. And that's the only thing that survives my Xenos. Okay. Pretty good draw. I know it dies to this, but who knows when I'm going to draw my next land. I'm not just going to do nothing this turn. Guess I get in for 2 more damage. Maybe the equip matters next turn. Who knows? Okay, my opponent's doing a lot of casting spells. Like, usually when you're doing all this, you want some wizard tokens on the field. I didn't equip beforehand because he's keeping up so much mana, so... Okay, fair enough. My Radna actually lives as Xenos. Okay, a lot of going through their deck. Okay, some blockers. Oh no. I mean... Is it even Xenos here? I mean, I'm not gonna get a better Xenos turn than this, probably. Who would I choose to let live? Probably the shopkeeper. Okay. The katana. And an Ari man. Just draw 4 here. Yeah, I'll probably attack with the wrap and draw 4. I doubt the treasure will be that relevant, and I think the Tomberry coming down a turn earlier will be very relevant. Tomberry is a very lethal threat. So I drew a ton of lands with this. More draw spells. So it's all okay. It's kind of funny actually, like the thing that transforms my Xenos into a must-kill threat is not the thing I want to kill here, surprisingly. Now I force him to chump, and then my Xenos grows. Which obviously can represent lethal next turn, but also my Tonberry is representing lethal next turn. Oh, Gilgamesh. It's classic. Holy moly, he hit a lot of cards. Oh my gosh. And now he can attack again. Wait. What? That's crazy. He hit... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. He hit 4. 4 out of the 6 were... Holy moly. Oh my gosh. That was kind of scary. What the hell? Just swings for 11. He hit 4 equipments. Crazy. Okay, 5-0. Black blue, by the way, is one of my favorite archetypes to be in, and I think, I don't know, the theming in terms of like doing cool stuff with the deck, like graveyardy stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure Shinryu reinforcements is not even that good in this deck. I guess it can be if you have a lot of flashback, maybe, but... And like, that tells you something about the theming. I think it's just blue and black are both great colors, so you get to put a lot of good colors in your deck. Which, I mean, I don't mind. I like playing good removal and card draw. Like, yes please. Do I hold up Syncopate? So... They've syncopated a town breeder though. Oh, Bahamut's in there. That's scary. Need to watch out on turn 5, I think. Yeah, I'll syncopate this, I think. Or do I swallow my Leviathan? I don't mind whatever I draw, so I'll just syncopate. Plus syncopate gets much worse. Just kill that. Swallowed by the Leviathan, whatever they play, probably. I mean, they could reanimate here. It's also pretty good. Care about Ariman? Yeah. I've seen worse cards to draw. I mean, now he has a reanimation spell. I mean, fair enough. Like, he milled exactly Bahamut and had reanimate in hand. Okay, he does not have it. Final days is ticking though. I need to take them the most aggressive line, I think, whenever possible. I think the Pixie will get in for more eventually. That being said, maybe equip here. It's another 4 damage. Yeah. Final days. It's already 5 guys. Yeah, I'm definitely on a timer. Like, he's gonna have some way to bring back Bahamut, and he's gonna have some way. I mean, the literal way that I can see right here to make a ton of tutus. I mean, you're playing too greedy, surely. Like, you can't be doing that this turn. So just make a bunch of 5/5s, no. I think I play this plus Ariman. Or do I ever equip here? Equip to let Ultros get in. He gets double blocked. I think this plus Ariman is probably the play. Yeah. Back with these two. I think I care about that. I mean, I don't have any removal spells right now. Maybe I care about it. Alright. And this will make them lose 3 life as well, so... Yeah, drafts today have been going well. And this is looking like another win. They do have Bahamut in their graveyard, which was very scary when they milled it. I guess they have to kill the summon anima. It's gonna deal 3 to them. Yeah, it's gotta be this guy, right? Let's get a game. Yeah, Bahamut is I mean, it's scary. Like when you're he played turn 2 Town Greeter and immediately milled a Bahamut, so I was like, if he has some way to return this to the battlefield from the graveyard, we are not looking in great shape. But turned out he did not have a way. And now, and also like the rank was just reset, so my main is like around this elo. So now I'm smurfing in my mains elo. Maybe I should actually, now that I'm saying that out loud, maybe the next couple streams should just be laddering on my main account, and then later in the season when everybody who's Mythic is back up in Mythic, then continue playing on the plat account. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense, actually, the way I'm doing it now, huh? Yeah. Because like I'm just playing as Mythic players right now because the rank was literally reset yesterday and they're all reset to Platinum, so I'm basically just playing in Mythic. That being said, this deck is going to be a 7-0 if I win this one. And this is a pretty good opening hand, so... Okay, that is an annoying annoying blocker for sure. Next turn, this guy, and then we start sacking some stuff to the Ari man, I think. Yo. What the hell? What's this all about? I think it's 2 mana efficient, but... Mana efficient, mana shishmishant, no? Like, Tonberry here is a great play, and sacking something here is also not bad. Nah, let's just keep it mana efficient for now. Play out my hand a little bit. Chill. And then next turn I'll start sacking stuff. The Galacats. And Phoenix down. I'm on block. But that is kind of annoying, actually. Fair enough. I think I want to start sacking things now because playing this stupid rat, I don't care about that really. Yeah, I'm just dying in the air. I don't even, like, I can't just take 5 here, right? So I need to start blocking the Galacat, which sucks because he's just going to bring it back. And then I'll sack, probably the 1-1, honestly. Okay, the 7-0. I don't know if we're in the cards for the 7-0, to be completely honest. I mean, maybe it's the Tonberry Classic. This little guy has been doing a lot of work in these games, but I would love to draw some non-lands. I do have a 7 mana draw 4. And I have 7 mana next turn, so how about... Ooh! Ow, 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 ow. That's gonna hurt. I think the Ultros has gotta go, like, I'm sorry, Ultros. I am simply taking too much damage. Is he gonna kill my Tonberry? He's not. He wouldn't. Okay. It sucks that right after I killed off my Ultros, I drew something that would be great with my Ultros. But now Tonberry can start doing Tonberry things at least. Start swinging in for 3. And I do have Sephiroth's intervention, so that's nice. This is completely fine. I mean, exiling that doesn't do anything because it exiles, so it won't grow this judge. Okay. I mean, now he guess he could sack the treasure token just to grow the judge, and then the mana from the treasure token won't even go into his main phase. Okay. Good draw. Tonberry, do your thing. I mean, look at this little guy, man. Like, 3-1 Death Touch First Strike. Ready. Oh, that is such a sickening, a good card to have here. I can't take 4, so I guess he's just drawing it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I really need to draw a removal spell. It's not a removal spell, but it's still a decent draw, to be honest. He was gonna draw a card off that probably anyways. Then again, now he can draw a card again on my turn. He's drawing a lot of cards. But I mean, he's not drawing a lot of lands, so like it's gonna catch up with him and then... Oh, it's a tough situation for sure. We're just full blocking here, sadly. I mean, this guy's deck is pretty sick, and also definitely counter that. Ultimisia. I don't think I care about this, but Ultimisia, sure. Xenos? I mean, Xenos as well, like... Xenos does stuff. Lord knows Xenos does stuff. You know what the Lord also knows? Does Xenos even do stuff, actually? I'm saying Xenos does stuff, but I don't even know if that's true at all. I don't have a removal spell to follow it up with. I'm falling behind on board. And again, like, he's likely to play a bunch of stuff that dies to the Xenos. But, like, I'm killing my own Tonberry if I'm casting Xenos. Just have a bunch of spells in hand, though. Keep the Xenos on top. Okay, if he doesn't have the removal spell for Ultimisia, we're actually in great shape. Like, just play a bunch of, like, 2/2s. For no real reason. Just play a bunch of 2/2s, bro. Like, what's the problem? Just play, like, play a land and play, like, 1 million 2/2s. Okay, yeah, no, we're not in great shape, then. We're in bad shape. Yeah, maybe keeping the Xenos on top was kind of troll. It does block the Grahatia, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. Alright, okay, actually I'm not dead. That's good. This guy has done so much work for him, it's crazy. He's drawn also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spells, and now 6 lands. So that's a couple more than me for sure. But, yeah. I just didn't have the removal spell for Grahatia. Fair enough. It's not a 7-0. Damn. That Grahatia drew him so many cards. It's crazy. My god, my god. Okay, a great opening hand that I will keep. And I'm on the play. I think I've been on the play a lot recently. Which, I mean, keep them coming. I'm a little bit scared of Thunder Magic. Okay, no Thunder Magic. We're good. Yeah, that Scorpion Sentinel is going to do absolutely nothing. I would love to keep that on top. Alright, man. Next turn, probably keep up Swallow by Leviathan. Don't care that much to run out Sage's Newlith, and also he's playing blue red, so that's probably his strongest turn. I think it's too good to just get the damage in, so. Yeah, talk about good to get the damage in. Ever just sack the... No, it's fine to trade it. Yeah. I did play a land, right? I didn't play a land. Oh my god. What did I just do? That's not good. It's probably still fine, but that's not good. I mean, if he just does nothing, guess it's fine. He doesn't know that that guy is going to die to my Xenos anyways. He was living on borrowed time, my Ari man. I would love to counter your Dragoon's Wyvern. Need to bin at least one thing. Bin the land. Oh wait, I need to bin both things. The misplays this game are crazy. Wait, but it dies to Xenos anyways, so actually it wasn't a misplay. It was still a misplay for sure, by the way. This one, I don't know, I can upload this one to YouTube after this game. Miss a land drop because I'm yapping. It's late, okay, in my defense, and then I can't add 1+1. Oh. Do you not have a way to do a little something to my Xenos? You don't got nothing for my Xenos? What are you looking at? He does not have something for my Xenos. I mean, that makes a pretty easy turn, I think. Even if now he removes it, like, I've done 8 damage, which puts him to 6, and my Tonberry is going to be super annoying, which means he needs to have the removal spell for it next turn. Ultimisia is coming in. She's like, hey. Sure. Oh no, what if he not has the counter spell? He does. Okay, well. We're on hoping to draw cards mode. Does he have another removal spell? Yo. What's he? I was on the play, right? So he's 1 extra card from being on the draw. 1 extra card from combat tutorial. And then, yeah, we have our last cards. He's gonna kill my Tonberry, isn't he? This is Trepe. Or is he just gonna come? Okay, he must have Thunder Magic if he's going for combat tutorial here, because that's crazy. He doesn't have combat tutorial? I mean, he doesn't have Thunder Magic? Why wouldn't you just kill my Tonberry? Is this like the only way you lose? Is this Tonberry being extremely annoying? Now I have a hard decision to make. Do I Sage's new liths equip Tonberry. No. I think I just attack with the Tonberry, get in my 2 damage. Then play this. Play this. Because this is lethal next turn if he has the removal spell anyways. And if he has a removal spell, it wasn't going to be lethal either way. I mean, lethal. Lethal's a strong word. I mean, like, he needs to start blocking the Tonberry as well, I'd say. Okay. Doesn't matter that much. This is a chump blocker for my Tonberry. It's a close game. It's gonna come down to what I have on top of my deck. There's some really good draws, like Sidequest card collection would go crazy here. It's a lethal attacker and lets me see some more cards. I think if I draw a land, I just gotta keep it in my hand because I can discard it to that card if I get it. Okay. He's in the tank again. I mean, this is probably good news for me if he's in the tank, right? I mean, I think he should attack here, but honestly, isn't the... If he's got a spell to play, I would have equipped Quistis Trepe probably and attack with both of them. I guess then he does just lose to a removal spell off the top, but he's playing against top decks. And it's a close game, and he's like the Tonberry is super annoying. Okay, wait. What? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked. But I was looking at taking quite a lot of damage there, right? I mean, if they have a removal spell, it should always go to the Pixie. Like, you can't block the Pixie. I mean, that's going to the bottom for sure. Oh wow. Lionheart can go face. I mean, this is just a gross misplay, right, from my opponent. 100% you always send the Pixie away here. Like, you can just chump block the Tonberry. Who cares? Well, a 7-1. It's not a 7-0, but a 7-1. Let's take a look at the deck. Yeah. My interaction. There's a lot of counter spells. I mean, Cryptic Command was amazing, of course. Lionheart was also amazing in this deck. If you haven't got a... I mean, the equip cost only being 2 and it gives +2/+1. Like, if you kill something, like just like a Chocobo, and then you just have this amazing equipment lying around, like,
+2/+1 is hefty stats. Top of the Overworld was just okay. I did have 3 towns, which is like probably the bare minimum I want if I'm gonna play that card. Honestly, summon Anima was kind of good in this deck. Yeah, I mean, there it is. Low curve, get in with some flyers. Not much more to say about that. Just a great deck. Let's claim the gems. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it there. So I do have work tomorrow. I've been streaming for quite a while.